to 120 kilos. Big boned, my family used to tell me, my grandma. But I've never seen a fat skeleton. I wasn't big boned, I was just fat. From a lifetime of poor eating, low self-esteem and no exercise. My day used to revolve around food. Lots of bread for every meal. Cakes, slices, takeaway, lots of deep fried food, soaked in cheap vegetable oil. I used to buy a picnic bar every time I filled the car up with petrol, and one day I didn't. The attendant asked, had I forgotten something? I didn't like being fat, of course. I tried every diet. Tony Ferguson, a diet of shakes and one solid meal a day. I could always count on Tony Ferguson to lose a quick fire 6 to 8 kilos, but it was a crap existence. I had headaches for a week and I couldn't sleep. I've tried the Heart Foundation soup diet, Jenny Craig, Betty Baxter, every celeb detox program you can name, Michelle Bridges, Rosemary, the Israeli Army apple diet, which is a diet of just apples, and the Cohen Lifestyle Clinic. Now that little beauty cost me $1,800, 5 blood tests, and I put on 3 kilos in 4 months. My life turned around in January last year when somebody suggested I attend the Runcorn pool in Brisbane. I struggled through 8 laps and swallowed about 8 litres of water on that first day. Thought I was having a heart attack. But as I got out of the pool, I convinced myself that I would never return. But I met a guy called Brian, and he was from a sporting and coaching background. He talked me through the swim and convinced me to come back the next day. I did go back the next day, and for some reason I went back every day after that. And within 3 months I was swimming 80 laps every morning. For somebody who always caught the lift at the train station, that was quite a turnaround. I met a great group of people who really helped me stay motivated and get into a routine of exercising. Oh, that's me in 2010. That was me, yeah. Seems like a long time ago. But I met a great group of people who helped me stay motivated and get into a routine. And it would be remiss of me not to publicly acknowledge those 4 people, Brian, Steve, Kay and Dale. They had a massive impact on my weight loss with their tough love, no excuses approach to exercise and setting challenges. To lose 50 kilos, I think you need 3 key elements. The right people around you, the right attitude, and a routine you love. And that means a food and exercise routine that you love. So the biggest change for me was a couple of months into my journey when a work colleague suggested I read Christine's book. At the time I was on Weight Watchers counting my 39 points a day, feeling guilty if I had a treat, not eating the night before a weigh-in. It was horrible, and whilst I was loving the exercise component of my weight loss, I was hating the food aspect. So it was with great trepidation I sat down to read a book that was going to tell me to eat more fat. I mean, honestly, this wasn't the Weight Watchers way, and I shuddered to think how many points But something about Christine's book really resonated with me. The way she explains why grains are out, and you've heard that today, it really made sense to me. I started to think about my body's constitution. I started to eat the right food to feel nourished. I stopped eating every 2 hours and thinking that I had to have a Powerade and all this sugar every time I went to the gym. It was amazing. So I dropped so much weight in the first 2 months of low carb, high fat. I gave up bread and I haven't missed it. I fell in love with butter. It's helped my mood. At 120 kilos, there were days of deep depression where I didn't want to see what tomorrow had to deliver. My skin has cleared up. It's helped my menstrual cycle. Oh my God, for the first time since I was a teenager, I'm having a normal, regular flow cycle. Sorry guys. I'll be sorry for this too. I started to poo regularly. I have not suffered from constipation or irritable bowel syndrome. I never feel hungry. It is by far the easiest thing I've ever done to drop weight and be healthy. I am addicted to my exercise at the moment. I love my boxing and my boot camps, but I believe that food has been and is the most important thing for me. My advice to anyone starting out is to stop making excuses and to start getting a bit selfish. It's an adulthood reality that you're never going to have as much time as what you already have now. So you need to start making some changes and get organised to achieve your goals. For me, that was giving up reality TV. I couldn't tell you who won the last series of Dancing with the Stars, Big Brother or The Block, but I can tell you I've lost 50 kilos. So I used to use that time at night to go and exercise and to prepare my meals for the next day. I made it clear to everybody what my priorities were, so my work colleagues and my friends knew when we were organising something, my exercise and my food choices were the most important thing to me. My best friends Lisa and Regina here today. They've been a massive support for me. I hope I can be as strong for them on their journey. I can absolutely guarantee you that the effort is worth the reward. The next year's going to pass anyway, so if you're not happy with how you look and feel, you might as well try something new. Lots of people tell me I'm lucky. To them I say, yep, it seems the harder I train and the better I eat, the luckier I get. Speaking of which, and dare I say it, even my sex drive has improved. And my sex life is better than ever. Maybe Christine should include that as well. Maybe the X-rated book. I just wanted to leave you with this final thought. Strength, determination and courage come from within. External influences can help and persuade, and they can encourage you. And for some of you today, my story may inspire. But what defines you comes from a place deep inside you. So I wish you all nothing but the happiness that I'm currently experiencing as you start. Kickstart will give your journey a boost today. Amen.